behind the scenes is now coming to fruition.
Yeah, but we are getting Black Market jumping back into the pool. No more Yggdrasil, no more Aket. Black Market.
We're everywhere, baby. Now we're coming into Black Market. DMS starting out on attack.
We're going to see the Pathogen Wall coming out right away from Wind in Imaginators. Going to be holding this angle close to the side. I think we're going to be seeing Axel trying to make something happen with the sniper, seeing if he's going to be able to hold, going for the peek here. He could get a pick, but the Pathogen Wall going to be blocking out. Oh. We're going to see, there you go. That is the Dex clone getting eliminated there. Cleve going to try and get the pick, and he is going to be able to pick up that first elimination, turning this into a 5v4 match. Axel getting eliminated here, and that's Asaki on the side. Very, very low HP now. Going to be trying to get out of that area. Able to avoid, but Radiston picking up another elimination here, and then now it's a 2v4. Maddox does get himself eliminated, but Recurrent gonna be searching around, and look at this, the sniper play, 2 snipers, 1 rifle, and I believe that's another rifle on the side of Radiston here, as we're gonna see coming through. Wind GX being able to pick up 1, going to be able to get that heal there. Wind tossing the wall up, going to jump around, trying not to fall in. As we saw earlier in the day, one of the WIS players did end up jumping and falling through the cracks. That's
crazy. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Converter already sent up here, and hey, now we're entering that 3v2 situation. Health is a little sus right now for Ix, but if anybody can pop off, it is this man. Earlier on in the tournament, right, he's been able to have such a phenomenal start. And this is one of those phenomenal starts, right? 3v2. They put themselves up in a good spot, set themselves up for success. Here comes that corner towards the point, but everybody's sort of disengaged from now. 2 players towards the spawn. On the defender side, on the flank comes Cleve, and everything's already finished. DMS, perfect job on that defense after planting the converter.
Yeah, it's a very, very good post plant, being able to hold out for that great amount of time.
Of Imaginator. Not hearing any shots necessarily, so maybe they're not doing that too. These skins are so sick.
Yeah, I think you know, leaving it up to chance and trying to hit like a clip with 1 single shot is definitely not going to be the position. And look at this, they're trying to counter the snipers by just holding with at least a couple of players there, seeing if they can get anything going on. Chenmo is going to get himself eliminated. Cleve can be able to pick up a kill, but Cleve getting traded. Wind being able to pick up that trade elimination. Maddox now able to get the plant off.
When he's barely outside of range of it.
Barely outside. We are going to see the Pathogen Wall coming out from Wind just to gain a little bit of extra cover, but they've still got a really good angle into that. Now we're going to see Recurrent with a Pathogen Wall of his own. He's got the sniper ready to go. Anyone trying to get the defuse off is not going to be able to connect onto that. And now we go. Oh! Axel with the sniper shot. DMS losing 2 of their members quickly as Wind picks up another kill. And there we go. That's 0-3, and Wind with the defuse, with Asaki finishing off the round with a beautiful elimination. That sniper shot was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
He goes up.
The count sharing his Twitch stream. Theoretically. Okay, anyway, default coming through for DMS, right? Kind of setting up on all sides of the map. A little bit favored towards A, right? We have 2 players, specifically the Dex. So, you know, with the Dex constantly be able to go back and forth, you know, kind of just create space almost, just kind of poke and prod, find angles. Going in with the Chug too. So they walk on in, and it's so interesting. We're seeing a lot of Jaguar, right? Like these defensive traps with the black hole traps as well, sort of kind of add on to the effect of it, but it is deleted by the Chug. And they're kind of just slowly walk into this A site.
And the live wire trap, one of the most damaging traps in the game. So it's definitely something that lots of these players like to use. The full firepower as well on the side. So you see he's got 39 bullets in his clip right now. No extra magazines, but it's going to be a huge advantage for them on that side. They're going to throw the grenades off through with the util pistol, and that's going to be Chenmo trying to see if he can get anything else with that extra util. He's going to be able to throw another one here and jump back around. He's got... Whoa. Oh my, Cleve with the clamp down elimination. We're going to see the healing come out, and it looks like Asaki is going to be able to get the kill. Maddox with the trade, but the double elimination on the side of Imaginators. The 2v3 situation now. Oh, looks like they're going to try and go for the defuse. They go for the peek out, but he's unable to hit it. Recurrent. Oh my goodness, 1v3 situation, and the pistol kill for the finish.
Very clean by.
You're still doing that, but then the recoil spread, your muscle memories sometimes will cause you to have a disadvantage there, and you won't be able to get the elimination because you're aiming for the head and you don't get that bonus damage. You're going to see now Chenmo on the Axon, throws a couple nades out, tries to just see if he can get some chip damage off. He's able to get a little bit, but we are going to see the clone come out from the decks and get it eliminated as Chenmo goes for the heal.
And there was some painful motivation you saw on the offensive side for DMS. You know, they sort of walk in, and while coming through, obviously it's going to be a B hit because of the A main ban. X walking in, throwing out the shield scales. It runs out, able to block some of those bullets. It's a little bit of painful motivation. But back's not out there because of all events. Spam coming through from the Axon. Chenmo sort of solo holding it, and there's also two members in the back from imag1natoR, right? They're playing it pretty slow, 1 MR. Able to sort of poke and prod, figure out where DMS is on this tank. They're sort of walking up right now. Highlight from Recrent. He's obviously on a lot of the snipers, right, for this team, for DMS, and they're sort of walking up, and it looks like imag1natoR is right there giving the site. They're sort of playing it back, ready to retake, right, sending people towards spawn. Maybe they think it's coming towards A from mid because they've given up all that space, so they don't know if people are coming back through a bridge over to A short. It looks like it will be a B take, but it's been so slow. Both teams are giving up so much space right now, but Recrent does have the shot. Does this Dex peek, and the Dex actually gets the kill. Are you kidding? Was traded back by Recrent. 1 for 1, 4v4. Bomb being planted. The converter towards the backside has that nitro wall as well. They get it off. Location is exposed towards that main side from echolocation with the sonar. Being out from Cleve. Now DMS setting up post plant. How does this retake work out here? Definitely some interesting angles, and oh my god, Azek with a damage reduction, able to get one. Zik with another one, and oh my goodness, what a retake from imag1natoR. Beautiful from them. I mean, it's a 1v3 right now for Maddock. I mean, the bomb is being defused, the pathogen wall is there, and it's not gonna get done. imag1natoR, they're looking too clean right now, Seth.
Yeah, I think we have all decks.
They actually are doing it. They're doing the full inch-trent. I love it. Beautiful. Let's see if it pans out.
Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh my goodness.
Sent back is one of them. Well, there's so many. Alongside the Roger, it's just a full in plan right now. They stand in the Roger. Gonna go down early. MKV2 goes down. Traded out by Maddock. Getting a vengeance on his AI brethren. MKV1 also goes down. So Roger out of play now. But every single Dex still pretty healthy, right? They did take 20 damage. Sent back. Ix able to take down another one. Asaki gonna fall. So right now, DMS just sent so many people. Right, yet, like you mentioned, you have all these Dexes. Oh my gosh! From Chenmo. That's a huge trade back. Roniston comes back through and able to find Zicto, so it's a 2v4 right now. Towards the point, towards A. They got the bomb plant, another one gonna get traded by Cleve. So 1v4 situation, it's a pathogen. You don't really have a lot of, things to utilize. You're able to get one though. Win. Playing it slow. But now, eventually gonna get down, and DMS win another round. We're gonna switch sides now.
Quality stat for imag1natoRs. They're gonna love using this one. Giving them those heals is gonna be super vital to their strategy for this round, as they are gonna be starting to go for a pretty quick push up on A main, and it looks like we're gonna see a big snipe coming out. The Deck's gonna get himself eliminated. That clone going to get eliminated first, and imag1natoR just going for the super fast push. XD gonna get eliminated into the pistols, but Cleve gonna be able to pick up an elimination. 12 HP though, it's not looking good for him. He's in a choke point spot right now as well. Gotta watch out for that util. Tries to go for the Birdman, but gets eliminated super fast. So much util damage getting taken out here, and now Maddock trying to get out of this situation. He's gonna try and go for the kill, and he doesn't get it, and imag1natoR take their 4th round. Charge projectile scan, as we're gonna be jumping in. Looks like they're gonna be going for more of a B-side push with an A fake, so it looks like Wind gonna be dropping a bit of util here. The pathogen wall gonna be getting brought up, but broken down almost instantly as they lock the door in front of them. The Recurrent now switching over.
Yeah, he likes just on the defensive side.
Yeah.
He's a big hollow point guy, holding off that right side. But again, poke and prod from imag1natoR, they slowed it down from the pace from last time. However, he's been the guy that kind of pops off for the side of this DMS squad right consistently in the previous matchup in the first round. was that guy, but now we're in the second round. Corona pop flash again. I mean, just absolutely aggressive plays, throwing out his E early, coming through on the other side after the flash dash comes through, and find that kill now in that 4 versus 4. So imag1natoR, that problematic guy on DMS's side is removed. He's only 2-6 right now, so imag1natoR doing a good job shutting down some of the star talent of DMS, but Cleve is the one that's kind of popping off on this map specifically. Maybe that slower style is able to pan out. imag1natoR ready to go. They're setting up towards this A again, but they don't know. Close right. He said defensive hold. Tug's also there. Trades it. Cleve, though, you totally take that on the offense as you open up this site, A side. Kind of coming on through. You have 2 members towards spawn, ready to go for this mid push. Who backs all the way up, using a ton of util on somebody who's not even there. The smokes sort of slow it down, but I mean, this site is totally opened up for imag1natoR right now. 30 seconds left to go. They're going to plant that converter in the corner where they surely have lineups ready to go. If they so choose, they have the Axon playing back, ready to go with those nades as well. Through that window, they can toss them, but this point now needs to be retaken. 40 seconds left to go. How does this retake pan out for DMS? 3 versus 3, a little bit of chip damage coming through, but here's Recrent, ready to go with that one shot with the sniper. Oh no, he misses it, and now on the left side, ZQ's able to lose that 1v1, and Recrent trades it back with the clamp down now. 1v1 against Axon. Can the streamer do it? Throws down the wall! Axon with a shotgun. Ricochet, hard one to deal with, so you can see, you know, DMS sort of trying to bunker up with their cards on their side with the extra healing going on with both of their heal-centered cards, and then security check, obviously, to slow down a lot of the Ricochet. That's surely to come through with all of these My Ways, with all of the LMGs available for the side of imag1natoR. Walls coming through already early on to slow down the push of imag1natoR, who is just constantly spamming, right? They have all the shotguns. Aggressive by Chenmo. I love the play style of imag1natoR. They are just so quick with their take. Smoking off, however, results in a trade. So imag1natoR ready to go with that. They know how imag1natoR's playing. They're reacting so well with that take, but heals coming through very fast on DMS to react as well with the superhuman plus heal all. Chenmo, they're trying to kind of get in that chip damage extra, but the healing is coming through from that pathogen on the back side as well with that extra heals to come through, the quicker heals rather. So many defensive smokes, but it doesn't matter when Chenmo just spams with the My Way, but he's traded back by Cleve on the flag with the wall in the way. Are you kidding me? But he's traded back by imag1natoR. They get it even. Now, 1 versus 1 somehow. Cleve stunned so well throughout the series. Dex, both members with 11 kills. Converter coming through. Ricochet, unfair advantage! And with the Ricochet, he gets the kill! Are you kidding me? imag1natoR get the job done. They win on Black Market.